Governor Mo NOV flags off construction of aviation village, tax public officers on commitment to results. Akwa Ibom State government records significant increase in internally generated revenue. Plus, International Men's Day celebrated globally with a call on men to be positive role models. A very good evening to you and many thanks for joining us on the news tonight. I am Kelvin Samuel with details of the headlines and other stories. And please note that this is coming to you live on Star Time Channel 103 and all the social media platforms of the NTA Channel 12 with you. Do well to like our pages for regular updates. Now to the news. The governor of Akwa Ibom State, Mo, has warned that henceforth any government investment that is not producing needed result will be reshuffled and the managing director changed. Governor was speaking at the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of aviation village held at the Victor Atta International Airport. The report. Performing the groundbreaking ceremony of the project, which is located within the Victor Atta International Airport, Governor notes that the aviation village project is aimed at driving home his passion and determination towards expanding the aviation ecosystem, which will stand Akwa Ibom out as the aviation hub in the Gulf of Guinea.
The aviation village, whose groundbreaking ceremony we are gathered here to perform, is a project that speaks to our passionate dedication to the expansion of our aviation ecosystem. It is planned to provide residential quarters for workers in the first phase, who will help further drive our vision to becoming the nation's major aviation hub.
He also used the occasion to address other issues of concern, including the removal of the MD Ibom Power. Sitting on a 15.072 hectares of land, the aviation village will, on completion, feature a total of 62 two-bedroom flats, 55 three-bedroom flats, a primary school, and other modern facilities. From the Victor Atta International Airport. Forward Akwa Ibom State Internal Revenue Service has recorded a significant increase of 170% in the internally generated revenue, which has risen from 15.96 million naira in 2017 to 43.18 billion naira in 2023. Chairman of Akwa Ibom State Internal Revenue Service, Okono Kon, made this known during a media briefing. Nseka Okon will give us details.
Mr. Kon says with the remarkable increase recorded, he has plans to go digital in its tax collection, which will not result in multiple taxation, but to enhance efficiency, compliance, and promote voluntary tax payment among residents. He attributes the success and significant growth in the sector to the good governance of Governor Moeno's administration.
It's on record that Akwa Ibom State ranked 10 years. Our IGR has risen in the last 6 years by over 170%. You know, from a figure of 15.96 billion in 2017 when we took over to 43.18 billion in the last year. 170% growth. This impressive growth is attributable to significant governance reform by the state government, improvement in corporate governance and operational processes by the board, and the business enabling environment created by His Excellency Governor Mo Eno.
Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Nebore Memebo, while commending the sector for such improved revenue generation, assures the public of continued development and progress of Moeno's administration towards promoting entrepreneurship and an enabling business-friendly environment.
Taxation is not very well managed. Act immediately on the economy. Entrepreneurs, especially people who are into solo businesses, small, medium businesses, will bear the brunt. And I was excited when he said that, because what most people who are involved in taxation would always tell you is, we want to raise more money, not caring how raising more money affects the economy or affects it.
Akwa Ibom State is ranked among the top 10 in internally generated revenue performance in Nigeria in 2023, coming fourth among the 9 states of Niger Delta in the recently released ranking published by the NBS. Nsika Okon, NTA News.
We'll pause here for a short commercial break. More news on our return. Please stay.
Prospective candidates seeking admission into NTA Television College JOS are hereby invited for the upcoming Diploma Aptitude Test for National Diplomas in Film and Television Production, Broadcast Journalism and Television Engineering Technology, and Post-QTME Degree Examination and Direct Entry Screening for Bachelor of Science Degree in Mass Communication, scheduled for Saturday 30th November 2024 at the college's premises along Old Government House Close, Rayfield, JOS, Plateau State by 8 a.m. All candidates are to pay the sum of 2,000 naira only through remitter platform in favor of NTA Television College, NTA Television College JOS, for knowledge and skills.
Join us at the official opening of Club de Martino at Prisma Hotel. Date Saturday, November 30, 2024. Time 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Wet on dip. 7 p.m. Red carpet. 10 p.m. Club till fade. Entry free. Swimming 2K. Club de Martino strictly by reservation. Guest artist Ikbaudo. Worthy son of the soil. Place Prisma Hotel, 551 Street, Afaka Fort, Yo, Akwa Ibom State. For inquiry and reservation, please call 0813-160-6660. Be there.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Moving forward, your residents join global community to mark 2024 International Men's Day on the theme Positive Male Role Models. Obiota Kanem in this report takes a look at the role of men in the society. The report.
November 19 every year is set aside globally as the International Men's Day. The day is to highlight the positive contributions of men to the society while raising awareness on the challenges faced by men in their daily lives.
Today is a very important day in the history of men. Today is International Men's Day, IMD. And of course, it holds importance in the life of every distinguished man out there in the world, including my very self. Of course, as much as significance the day holds, it was first celebrated in 1999 in Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, that was by Dr. Jeremy Tikoncic. Okay, and the objective of this very important day is actually to appreciate and recognize the contributions of men to the national development and of course to the society.
I impacted the life of my member, the youth, positively. He was an ordinary person in the church. I impacted his life to become a pastor and now he's a lecturer.
The theme for this year's celebration, Positive Male Role Models, emphasizes the importance of showcasing men who embody kindness, integrity, and responsibility that will inspire young boys to adopt healthy habits, foster respect for others.
If someone seeing their good side, their bad side, and seeing how believe is you they have to do things and this kind of stuff, I can say that yeah, that is my role model. My dad is my role model.
The youth leader in my community that is not readily available. And one of the biggest major challenge that I do face is a game of compromise by is either some of the leaders that are not ready by chance to do the things that they ought to do. Okay, you have a challenge of saying yes to what is right, but your countenance, your lieutenants will say otherwise. That has been a major challenge as a man trying to serve as a role model.
I'm going to celebrate, gather some men around me, and we make a little celebration and we talk positively in the way we are going to impact the youths.
Across the globe, celebrations are ongoing, from mentorship workshops to panel discussions. all in a bid to mark the day. In Uyo, Obiota Kanem, NTA News.
Relatively, every November 19 is set aside to inform, engage, and inspire people to take action towards achieving availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. For 2024, the theme for the celebration is "Toilet are a place of peace." The day also seeks to raise awareness of people living without access to safely managed sanitation and taking action to tackle global sanitation crisis with the aim of achieving sustainable development goal number 6, water and sanitation for all by 2030. To further on this discussion, we have in the studio tonight the President Emeritus of Environmental Health Officers Association, Akwa Ibom State Chapter, and I'm talking about Sanitarian Akan Ime. You are welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
I guess we just take the bull by the horn. World Toilet Day. What is it about and why is this important?
Well, World Toilet Day is very important to everyone. You know, it signifies the importance of toilets in human existence. You know, United Nations in 2013 recognized this day to be marked globally, so that it will create awareness to identify the importance of sanitation to humanity. I see sanitation is a global issue, and that's why today, being World Toilet Day, is very, very significant in the life of every living being, humans generally. So it is very important and a kind of reminder to us that we have an obligation. You know, there's this saying that cleanliness is next to godliness. You know, you cannot separate sanitation completely from human existence. Okay. It's our daily activities. As you live on a daily basis, you need water. You need water to clean up. You need water for drinking. Okay. You equally need water to clean your toilets. You understand? So it's a holistic approach. Okay. And therefore, as major stakeholders in the environmental health sector, it is our place to help educate members of the public, in this case, Akwa Ibom State, because this is where we are, to educate our people, to tell them that sanitation is very, very important to us. And we must ensure we do all our best on a daily basis to see that we maintain a high level of hygiene so that we can live a healthy life.
Okay, there is something about this year's theme that says toilet, a place of peace. And I'm wondering, what's the relationship between toilet and peace?
Fine. Now, it's a consciousness. Okay. The essence of this year's theme is to remind people, is to remind you, okay, is to remind me, remind the members of the public that you can create enabling environments in your toilets. It's not a place that you run in and run out. There are some toilets that by the time you visit, you cannot make use of it. Okay. You understand? Despite the fact that there are certain crises in all parts of the world, you know, United Nations preached about peace. Mm. So today, being World Toilet Day, the significance or the relationship between toilet and peace, you understand, yeah, is synonymous, is closely related. Okay. So that when you go to your toilet, there are certain people that in the toilet is where they think. Okay. So if you don't create an enabling environment, if you don't clean the toilet, if you don't use disinfectants, you cannot stay there. Okay. And by so doing, in a time like this, you go to your toilet. In fact, there are people that cannot use. Personally, I don't use dirty toilets. You understand? If it is not clean, I don't use it. Okay. So for the emphasis is make your toilet, in as much as you clean your room on a daily basis. In fact, your toilet, you need to clean it, how would I put it, hour to hour, time to time, so that, you know, there are certain microorganisms, you understand, there are certain diseases that people contact in the toilet. Most of the diseases we have would be drastically reduced if we are conscious, if we are intentional about our toilet as being an integral part of human nature.
Okay, now I recall that in the past, we usually see sanitation officers like you monitoring and enforcing sanitation around the communities. But that has watered down. My question is, what has happened? Is it that we've achieved the goal 6, or that there are factors that are affecting this?
Fine. There are a whole lot of factors. And I think I will use this medium to state it very clearly. Sir, government at this level, in the state level, need to be intentional about environmental health practice here in Akwa Ibom State. For instance, sir, it will shock you that the Ministry of Health in Uyo, there's a school we call School of Health Technology who trains sanitarians at that level, despite the fact that we in the university we have people offer environmental health. Okay. But at this level, the manpower, they call it maybe technicians or technologists that are being trained, ND and HND, so they are roaming the streets. Now I tell you that grossly adequate number of environmental health officers has made it very, to some extent, you don't see our presence. If you go to a local government, for example, you'll be shocked to see 3 health officers, 3 environmental health officers manning the affairs of sanitation in a local government. Is a challenge. Except here in Uyo, you understand? Here in Uyo, the difference is you have Akwa Ibom State Environmental Waste Management Agency, about 9 environmental health officers. You go to Uyo local government, relatively maybe about 8 or so. Now you go to water, Ministry of Water Resources, you have about maybe 9 or so. Now you now go to Uyo, have I mentioned Uyo local government? Okay, Uyo local government, you have few health officers there, Waste Management, Ministry of Environment. And these ones are, if not for the magnanimity of the Local Government Service Commission, who has decided to, most of us are in the state through secondment, you understand? Whereas the state government should also employ. So you have more environmental health officers in the state to do the work. You understand? That's the challenge you have, and I would say in summary, is a manpower challenge. Okay. And if government is intentional, government focuses on curative medicine. Okay. You'll be hearing of employment of medical doctors, nurses, very rare. You will not hear employment of environmental, and I think it is high time that government could not make pronouncements and said, yes, we can also employ environmental health because of their critical role in the environment. And sir, before I now give you a summary, we are preventive doctors, you understand? Okay. And in as much as you care about the curative medicine, preventive medicine is very, very essential. So in the global community, in United Nations, United Kingdom. Yeah. In fact, I can tell you on authority that preventive medicine is number 1 because
like they've always say prevention
is better than cure. You don't wait for people to sick so that you have a number of them in the hospitals. By the time they come back to the poor environment, they will go back to the insanitary condition in a answer. I can tell you that is a serious problem. You know, I was a state president and I can tell you vividly that we have a serious problem. Which government should look into it, and I know the government of the day under the able leadership of Pastor His Excellency Dr. Pastor Umoino, who fixed this for us, and I can tell you that Uyo will be the new Abuja. I can tell you that sincerely in terms of sanitation and hygiene in the state.
All right, obviously you have a lot more to say, but time is obviously not on our side. And I would just want you to wrap up with one word to the people of Akwa Ibom State as regards World Sanitation Day.
Fine. Thank you very much. This message is to our people. Is that allowed? Now, sanitation is very important. Don't joke with it. Okay. Now, don't joke with cleaning of your toilets. Don't give it. In fact, it's a work of everybody. It's not for only the children. It's for the elderly, the youth, the children. Everybody must be involved in the sanitation at the level of your family, at the community level, and the state level. And let me also say that Akwa Ibom State Environmental Protection and Waste Management Agency, under the able leadership of Obong Prince Ikem, has tried to maintain the sanitation of the state through evacuation of waste. And I also use the opportunity to tell people that they should know the time to dump their waste, so that maybe in the hour of 6 from 6 p.m. in the evening and 6 a.m. in the morning. That's the time to dump your waste, so that in the morning, by the time the waste is evacuated, you don't litter the streets, because we are going to the festive period, and Akwa Ibom State, we have to maintain our first position, the cleanest state in Nigeria. You understand? So citizens must also help us in this direction. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming to join us in the news. Sanitarian Akanime, who is the state emeritus state president of Health Officers Association, Akwa Ibom State chapter. Thank you so much for being a part of.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
See you from time to time.
No problem.
Of course, toilet is critical.
Thank you.
All right, we will take a short break here, where we'll take commercials. More news shortly after. Don't go away.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suites for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Welcome back and thanks for staying tuned. Now to the rest of the stories. Football fans in Uyo have expressed dissatisfaction over the Super Eagles loss of 1-2 to Rwanda in the match day 6 of 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier at the Gospel Akpabio International Stadium. John Paul Alumina, who spoke with some fans immediately after the match in Uyo, has the details.
Fans at the Gospel Akpabio International Stadium Uyo were full of excitement as Super Eagles of Nigeria battled Amabufi Stars of Rwanda in the final match of the AFCON qualifier. Unfortunately, the 3 times African champions dashed their hopes as they didn't approach the game with the flay that the home fans expected, causing them pains at the end of the regulation time as it ended 1-2 in favor of Rwanda.
As a Nigerian, I really felt bad, but in the spirit of sportsmanship, in every game there must be a winner and there must be a loser. And it is, and besides, we are already qualified.
We are not serious about it. We kept our best on the bench. If you didn't want to use them, then you would have gone for some home-based players and so on. They are champions. We are in the head of the log table. And we are supposed to show that by example. We are supposed to win Rwanda. Rwanda is not a team that is supposed to win Nigeria, even at home. Sincerely, I'm not very happy.
They should use this as a wake-up call and do better. It's better for me it ended this way so that they know they have a lot to do, and I'm sure they will make us proud.
In a post-match press conference, Nigerian coach Austin Eguavoen equally expressed disappointment with the results and appeal for calm among the fans since the Eagles have already qualified.
It happened some of those days, and today is one of those days. Consider the second goal, we tried to change again formation, bringing 2 strikers. It just didn't work. I think we have a good squad, we have a strong squad, but it just didn't happen for us today for whatever reason. But I still very much believe in this team.
We have to take responsibility. The set piece is now 2 games, 2 goals conceded. It's something that we have to work on. I think also whenever you have some changes in the team, there's some different goals again. But I'll take responsibility as much as I think all the other players, attackers, defenders, everyone, that we need to do better.
We are very proud about this team and the performance. And I think this is what I also told my team, that's how it should be. You should celebrate an evening like that, because it's not happening very often in your life that you are beating Nigeria with all these good players on their home ground.
Despite the result, Nigeria topped the group with 11 points, qualifying alongside Benin Republic, who defeated Libya 2-1 to get 10 points, while Rwanda placed third with 8 points, and Libya ended their campaigns with 4 points. In Uyo, John Paul Alumon, NTA News.
Governor Mo has flagged off construction of aviation village and taxed public office holders on commitment to resort. Akwa Ibom State government has recorded significant increase in internally generated revenue. You also heard in the news that International Men's Day has been celebrated globally with a call on men to be positive role models. Those are the much we can accommodate on this news tonight. I remain Kelvin Samuel, wishing you and yours all the best.